Okay. Thanks for this heads up. Hey, next time when we adjourn, will you click the button there?
I think as long as y'all are up there.
When we adjourn, we're done. Huh? Well, we're moving out. We wait adjourn. We're adjourn. Now you get to tell me how many years. I can't close it. I'm not gonna break that window.
I gave it all I was willing to give it. It's free. So.
Want to sign up for anything?
I guess
I saw you put it on that thing. I saw it.
Yeah. Wow.
We got a maintenance supervisor back there.
I know.
Yeah, get him up here to.
5 more days, we got a maintenance supervisor. You doing all right? Thank you. And you said right.
But I would guess. Did we have? Susan, they didn't come to comment points. What is it? Any conclusion? Okay.
I know, that's what it is. Sign up.
And what was his name, Joe?
I just have to put that.
Well, it's signed on the, here.
Oh, Michael. I think it's Michael.
Michael? Yeah, Michael, when he was president, wasn't he?
He was president.
You want to write Michael on there? Yeah. Is that all your name? Shut that door. Are you coming in? Okay.
You gotta go out with the guy.
Forced in with it. Yeah. Right. You're right. You're right. Okay, thank you for being here. For Van Zandt County special session of the Van Zandt County Commissioners Court on Tuesday, December the 27th, 2022 at 2 p.m. Announced quorum is established with all members of the court present. Public comments?
Yes.
No public comments. Susan?
I can tell you, I've got two ladies here that they're not sure how this works, so they wanted to talk about stuff, but they're not sure if it's on the agenda or not, so they started to fill out the forms, but they weren't positive.
Okay. Okay. So they didn't fill out the forms?
You know, I think they're gonna wait.
Okay, okay. And we will, the plan is we'll start, the way it'll work is we'll start this the commissioners court, which we've started now, will be public, then we'll close and go into executive session, then we'll open back up into public. Okay. Okay. No public comments at this time. Item number 3, discuss and consider proposal submitted by Calvary Construction for additional work to be performed to the 294th District Courtroom. Andy, did you want to address the court on that?
As we all know, on August 22nd, when we had the great rainstorm, it damaged the ceiling in the District 294 courtroom to the point where we had to shut down the courtroom. We're not able to use it. And so we're working with several different construction companies to get quotes to do restoration for the ceiling. And all this, the restoration work will be covered through our insurance. But it came to my attention that the walls and the ceiling in the courtroom, other than it wasn't damaged, has peeling paint on it. And so I went back to the construction company, Calvary Construction, and asked them if they would quote us to paint the entire courtroom, the walls and the ceiling, where we have peeling paint coming off. And so that is what this bid is right here. In addition to it's called place the flooring covering underlayment, which is a sound deadening material on the bottom of the new floor that they're going to be putting in. So that is what this bid is for, and it's $21,000, of which 2,500 of it, 3,000 of it is for the floor sound deadening, and then the rest of it is for painting of the courtroom. And this is ideal time to do it because the ceiling or the courtroom's already under construction. The benches have all been moved, and it'd be a whole lot less work for someone else to come back in and do it later, because it's something they've already got it prepped and ready to paint. Because they will be painting the ceiling when they put it back up on there. So that is the proposal that they have here, 21,000 and so $21,119.05.
Okay. Is there any question or discussion?
I've got a question. Andy, does that include the floor that you were talking about doing?
That includes in addition to the flooring, the flooring, replacing the floor with the new layer is already covered by the insurance, because the existing vinyl.
It's covered by the insurance.
Right.
Have you got the approval through the Texas Historical?
No, we have not.
Because you gotta have that before you can do it.
Okay,
And
but just for the flooring and for the painting.
anything you do in here, you've got to get that approval.
Okay,
Now, the painting won't be a problem at all. If it's the same color going back up, they'll go ahead and approve that. Flooring, they're gonna probably take a look at.
okay. But no, I have not contacted them to get approval on the new flooring.
Okay.
I can do that, and I will do that. So if you make your motion pending the flooring part, pending on approval of the THC, we can move on. Yeah.
Are you happy with the painting?
Well, the painting they will approve, but it still has to be done before you can do it, because they may not. You never know about old James, but I think they'll approve that pretty fast.
Okay.
But it's gotta go run through them. If it's not, then they can come back and make us redo everything.
So we need a. What's
The motion, the motion is I will,
motion pending the approval by the historical
Correct.
commission.
correct.
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
And that's for the paint and the floor and everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll second that, huh?
okay.
21,000 coming from.
Insurance, he had a
No,
question.
no, this is not insurance,
Okay,
because this is painting that we are asking them to do that's not as a result from the damage.
okay. Where would,
It would have to come out of our budget
Contingency.
somewhere.
But is the flooring insurance?
Yes,
Flooring's insured.
yes.
But the
insurance-
painting's not.
The painting of the walls and the ceiling around the edges of where the ceiling was damaged. In other words, the tiles that they had to take out, that's all covered. But the outsides of that, the edges of the courtroom are not covered.
What about the sounding of the floor? Is that covered?
That is not covered either. That's why, that's what the $2,500 dollars is here, is the additional sound deadening material that goes underneath the tile.
Is it 2,500 or 3,000?
3,000, I'm sorry. 3,000.
But-
Well, you
But
got
that
that.
3,000 is part of that 21, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That is correct.
Was $18,000 to paint the courtroom.
That is correct.
and
They're
put the soundproof in.
It's not just painting, but they will peel, they will sand off, take off all of the peeling paint. They will patch and plaster where it needs, where it's been damaged, and then they're gonna put on a primer coat and then a coat of paint, maybe 2 coats of paint.
Same color plasterboard.
Yeah, we haven't specified the color, but it would be the same color that is up there right now.
Okay, have a motion by Commissioner Melton to approve contingency on that is approved by the historical, has to be approved by the historical commission, historical commission state first before we proceed. Is that your second?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We will now enter into a closed executive session in compliance with section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code. We will ask that all recorders be turned off. We will reconvene to open session